Good day. This is your European Open briefing for Tuesday, June 21st. My name is Michael Frentiades. I am the chief economist at XM, and here are the day's key points. Both sterling and risk assets not only keep, but I would also say extend gains today on the back of continued support for Remain in the EU referendum, the UK referendum for EU membership. We had the RBA minutes, Reserve Bank of Australia minutes, giving a lift to the Aussie. So they are supporting the Aussie. The Aussie also getting a lift from the positive risk appetite. And we also have the Yellen testimony later in the session. ECB President Mario Draghi will also speak at the European Parliament. And before that we have the ZU German Economic Sentiment Survey. Here is pound dollar. As you can see, the pound rally continues. It has crossed above 147. 147.44 was the high. This is the highest since May 26. However, this 147-148 area has been a tough nut to crack for the pound on these Remain relief rallies, let's say. It has been tested already twice in the last 3 months and failed, so it will be interesting to see. Now, with all this, sterling I think might have limited upside, even if Remain now wins as the markets expect. And keep in mind, if there is a surprise, it will be more disruptive, given that expectations have swung in favor of Remain. So we see this back and forth in favor and against Remain, and I think this will only clear up on Friday after the announcement of the referendum results. Euro pound is also very key. That's the most important it's the most important trade exchange rate for the UK, as the EU and the Eurozone is the main trading partner. We have seen the euro pound testing the 77 pence level, so the euro dropping. It's getting away from its previous 80 pence level. I should also note that the euro is also benefiting from the Remain leads, as it could mean less uncertainty for the EU and the Eurozone. Another currency that we have seen doing quite well has been the Aussie. The Aussie is just below the 75 cents level. This is a key area that if we see a break above that, maybe might establish a medium-term uptrend. The Aussie did climb to a near 3-week high after the Reserve Bank of Australia minutes from its latest meeting indicate that another rate cut does not appear imminent. So there weren't any indications or thoughts of a rate cut. The RBA, on the contrary, appeared to be quite content with growth, expecting it slightly above potential. It also cited that the weak exchange rate was helping, so maybe market might be a bit reluctant to take the Aussie above 75 cents, as that would might make the RBA a little concerned. We will see. On to the calendar for today. Not so many economic news, just ZU economic sentiment expected to drop a little from 6.4 in May to 4.7 in June. Current conditions about the same, and we have the API weekly crude stocks later on out of the US. Now, we already said that was the RBA minutes. We should also mention that the Bank of Japan issued its policy meeting minutes, and Draghi is going to speak at 1300 GMT before the European Parliament. He's going to be testifying about monetary policy, and in much the same spirit, Yellen will be speaking in the US before the US Parliament, let's say, the Congress, at 1400 GMT. Okay, there will be more focus on Yellen perhaps, but given the fact that she spoke the previous week, only the previous weekend, she gave quite detailed, she outlined her views in quite a detailed fashion during the press conference. So, and not many economic indicators were out in the meantime, so maybe not as much to expect from Yellen either. But that's all from me, especially in view of the Brexit, the referendum in a couple of days. So, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.